Hello, this is Amy, the hybrid administrator for Rudolf the Tall White Alien. As you can see, and as you are now well aware, this is the Grand Protective Seal of the Tall White Aliens. This seal, embedded onto an amulet, has the main function of protecting against high electromagnetism. Some of the main effects of high electromagnetism upon humans include DNA malformations, immune system malfunctions, viruses can take hold, and many other harmful effects.
Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. Today I would like to give you a piece of information you can only find on this channel, on this YouTube channel of Rudolf of Germany. This is a very important, enlightened piece of information about the coronavirus, a piece of information human science or the medical profession cannot give you, because this piece of knowledge about this vicious virus is not known to humankind yet. In a few months or years, this of course will be discovered, but until then I think it is my duty to tell you about it, so you know what the coronavirus will do to you in the future. It has been observed in several cases around the world that once people are supposed to be healed from the coronavirus, getting ill again and have symptoms of it without even being exposed to other ill people. It's a reoccurrence of the virus infection. Human scientists question themselves, how is this possible? We check these people and they are completely healthy and there are no traces of this virus in blood. So how is it possible that they get infected again? And this is the piece of information I'm trying to explain to you now, and maybe some of you in the scientific community start thinking about it. The coronavirus, and this is the new part, behaves very similar to the herpes virus. Once you had an outbreak, the outbreak will be over, and the virus, and this is the unique part of it, does not completely disappear, but it will retreat and lay dormant, going to sleep, so to speak, deep inside your spine. And there it will linger, and you will be completely healthy until your immune system once more breaks down. Stress, some illness, some other infection, which will happen during the course of your lifetimes several times, will then trigger the coronavirus, which is hiding in your spine and cannot be detected by a blood test today. It will wake up and it will give you, each time your immune system breaks down, a more severe disease and a more severe infection, so to speak. And each time you get a little bit more sick. The reason for this bioweapon, which is being exactly constructed for this purpose is that only the strong, the young, and the resistant will survive. And as older you get, as weaker your immune system gets, this is natural. And each time you get older and the virus breaks out, it's going to be more severe, as I said. Until you are in your late 50s, early 60s, very few people older must die from it. So with other words, once you catch the coronavirus, there are several outbreaks, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, until you cannot, your immune system cannot deal with it anymore, and you will pass away. Why is this way? Why has been this ingenious virus being invented? As I said a few videos back, is the culling of the human population. But it is an ingenious idea because it leaves the young and healthy and to disease because of their strong immune system, resilient young people alive until they are in their 50s or 60s, because these are the ones who can work for the new world order, for the very, very small crust of powerful on top. Only the young taxpayers, only the young workforce, only the young slaves will survive. And as older they get, less productive they get, parallel to their loss of productivity, they will get each time their immune system, because of stress and disease, break down more and more severe. No more costs for healthcare for them. No more social security costs for the old who are going to live into their 80s, 90s today. All of these enormous costs for useless human beings will be gone. And only the ones who are really strong and healthy and young enough are going to be around. Plus, it has another effect, an effect which I have been telling you before. Besides the 5G electromagnetism, which is playing havoc on your brain and you cannot concentrate anymore and become forgetful, and the human history will be rewritten. It also plays into the life of the old. They cannot tell you anymore how life was 30, 40, 50, 100 years ago. They cannot give you a personal account of their lives and human history, besides that you are being clean washed by the massive electromagnetic onslaught. They cannot tell you anything anymore, not only because they are themselves affected by electromagnetism, but they are not living long enough to have an idea about history. So, this ingenious virus, which is now entering globally the life of all people, is being the perfect tool to keep this planet clean from the old and the sick, and keep this planet clean from a history which will remind you who are your rulers, who your rulers are. None of this in 20, 30, 40 years will be known. You will live like robots happily with that what your rulers give you. You have no idea where you come from, and all your old people, your parents and grandparents, they will be gone in their 50s and 60s, because the coronavirus is being dormant in your spine and stays there and breaks out at any time when stress or disease is taking hold of you. And this part of information, my dear friends, is not being given to you anywhere else but here. here at this channel of myself, Rudolf of Germany.